Hello, welcome to MHStv. I'm Eric Bird. This is your news for Thursday, September 26th. Over the last few weeks, the LINDAHL Museum has been making some changes. They're changing a lot and planning to add some exciting new things.
Do you remember visiting the LINDAHL Museum as a little kid? If so, you probably remember visiting the old one-room school, famous Japanese tea room, and then of course, the famous Survive Alive fire safety exhibit. The LINDAHL Museum has some exciting changes coming up, and this is your chance to get involved. The LINDAHL Museum is moving locations, and they are wanting to change the name along with it, with the help of Mishawaka students.
We are reaching out to the students of the Mishawaka school system because they are the people that have used the museum most, understand what we've been, and also probably have thoughts about what they would like to see in a new and improved museum. And of course, are very creative. And so we are asking them to give us suggestions for a new name for the museum.
Students will have until the 31st of October to send in submissions. Contact Ms. Garti at the email shown below.
Speaking of exciting things, we have some new updates regarding the greenhouse located at the Battelle Center.
So today we are working on the final wrap-up stages for the Mishawaka Education Foundation Community Greenhouse. So the building structure itself is done. Our community garden is almost finished. And we're doing a lot of landscaping additions around the building just to make it pop and look really nice. You know, primarily we built this because we wanted a way to do more with the students at MHS and the school corporation as a whole. For me, it's great. You know, I used to be a teacher, so I love being able to work with students still in some capacity. It's been awesome for the Parks Department because there's a lot of things that we started growing with the students that made their way out into the parks and into the community. If you go down to Beater Park or Central Park, you can see a lot of the annual flowers that we grew as a club, and we're just going to see a lot more of that and a lot more involvement with students.
Jake has really taken this on his own and really make this become a reality. Him and the students, he started the gardening club, but they've outgrown where they were at, and they wanted more. And so this project here wouldn't be possible without Jake, but most importantly, it wouldn't be possible without the students. We are all in it for the same cause. We are all in it to make Mishawaka the best place possible, and we all are focused on the kids and how can we impact the kids in a positive way. The kids are the ones that not only helped fund it, but they helped build this greenhouse, and now, as you can see behind me, they're going to help plant around it. And so they're so involved in it. It's really about changing the culture of our community and having buy-in, and most importantly, buy-in from our students.
A number of important dates are coming up here at MHS, starting with picture retakes on Tuesday, October 1st. And don't forget, parent-teacher conferences are on October 3rd. Lastly, all students will be testing on October 16th as freshmen take the AccuPlacer, sophomores and juniors take the PSAT, and seniors will be taking the ASVAB. Powder Puff football is coming to Mishawaka High School. The game will take place under the lights of Steel Stadium on October 3rd. Tuesday, October 1st, German Club will be held in room 165. Also, Writers Club is in room 169 after school on Monday, September 30th. Come out for cookies and creative writing. Now that we are finished with the first term, Mr. Troyer is here to remind us what it means to rock here at MHS.
Good morning, Mishawaka High School. This is Mr. Troyer, and I'm here to talk to you today about our caveman rock expectations. We have expectations that help you be successful here at Mishawaka High School. What does ROCK stand for? It stands for being respectful, on time, caring for others, and keeping engaged. You can find the grid of our expectations on page 3 in your MyHigh guide. You guys all have one of those. We talk about our ROCK expectations in 4 different areas of the building. 1 in our classrooms, 2 in our hallways, 3 on school grounds, anywhere on school grounds, and 4 in the eating areas. So today I'm going to talk to you just a little bit about our classroom expectations. So how can we show respectful in the classroom? You can do this by raising your hand and waiting to be recognized before you speak. Respect everyone's personal space, actively listen, and follow all directions. How can you be on time to class? That's pretty obvious, people. Get to class on time, be prepared, complete your assignments and turn them in on time? How do we care for others? Allow others the right to learn. Don't disrupt their learning environment. Encourage others and mentor others by using your strengths. And how do we keep engaged in the classroom? Bring your materials, stay focused on instruction or activity, participate in the class discussions, and put forth your best effort. You do those things here at Mishawaka High School and you will be successful. So put those in practice and Cavemen rock.
Last Saturday, the boys and girls cross-country teams traveled to New Prairie to compete in the New Prairie Invite. The boys team finished 12th in the meet, with senior Casey Quintana running a time of 17 minutes and placing 13th in the race. The girls team finished 14th in the meet. Sophomore Sarah Bashara ran a time of 20 minutes and 28 seconds and finished 24th in the race. Both the boys and the girls teams will travel to Fort Wayne to compete in the New Haven Classic. Good luck, Cavemen. This year, Mishawaka High School is starting a Winter Guard.
Winter Guard is a mix between dancing and equipment, including flags and maybe rifles. I got into Winter Guard when I was teaching marching band, and I started up the Guard there because we didn't have an instructor. The best part about Guard is having the team that's always going to be there for you, working together super hard to get a goal that is spectacular. So we'll be spinning and throwing flags, and then when we get a good handle on that, we'll start spinning and throwing rifles. There's also dance involved, and they can perform with other groups depending on what's needed. In the winter, there's a Winter Guard competition that is just for color guards, and it's a big spectacle that we put on in the winter.
If you have any questions about joining the Winter Guard, please contact Mr. Diller or Mr. Brown. Last week, the boys soccer team traveled to Westville to take on the Blackhawks. The Cavemen scored 4 goals, with 2 coming from Caleb Johnson, 1 from Lucas Yohe, and 1 from Drew Fox. The Cavemen beat the Blackhawks 4-0. They will take on LaPorte High School at home on Saturday, with the game starting at 2:30. On Monday, the girls soccer team traveled to Elkhart Central. The girls suffered their 3rd loss of the season, losing 4-0. Last night, the boys tennis team took on South Bend Riley, beating them 5-0. They will travel to Washington High School tonight to take on the Panthers.
Mishawaka Schools is offering some employment opportunities as program assistants. Program assistants provide direct support for students in our schools. We serve students from age 3 to 22 with disabilities that range from mild to severe. Responsibilities may include supporting academic instruction, self-care, vocational, and independent living skills. Applicants must have a high school diploma or equivalent and 60 hours of college, or must pass Para-Pro, an academic competency test. The position pays $13.47 per hour, and you can work a maximum of 28 hours per week. If interested, or you know someone who may be interested, go to www.mishawakaschools.com. Click on the Employment tab at the top right-hand corner. Employment, Opportunities, Special Education. That's all we have for your news today. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Final Hero, and show your support. Have a good one, Cavemen.